What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Draven, so let's go with Dragon's Blade. I will play with Nami support against Lulu and Kai'Sa. You want to start with Q first, and let's get to his skill explanation. So on passive, Draven gains a stack of adoration when he catches a spinning axe or kills a minion, monster or tower. He also gets 2 bonus stacks when killing 6 minions in a row without dropping an axe. When Draven kills an enemy champion, he gains 25 bonus gold and consumes his adoration stacks, gaining 2 additional gold per stack. And Draven loses 75% of his adoration stacks upon death. As for his Q, Draven's next attack will deal bonus physical damage, the axe will ricochet, and you can control movement of your axe. And I give you an example on how to carry 2 axes to your lane, so you do it like this. Then pay attention to your icon and just press Q again. And that's it. Should be playing with Nami usually, since she can make your laning phase better, thanks to her healing, movement speed buff and on-hit effect. You need to do smart trades, of course. Your level 1 is amazing, but if you overtrade it can end so bad for you. Also Lulu is annoying because of her W, so it can happen that I lose my axe. And to keep your axes you have to basic attack or press Q again to renew that. And catching an axe refreshes your W cooldown. Also W grants you movement speed. Thanks to that we ignore unit collision. And nice. Alright, so one more thing about your passive, you can gain adoration stacks on wards, traps and summoned unit kills such as Malzahar Voidlings. The first item that you wanna get is Bloodthirster, and because I cannot afford BR Sword, I just go Vampiric Scepter. Since W grants movement speed, I'm just using that to get to the lane faster. And as for your E, you deal physical damage and displace your targets. Targets hit are slowed by 20%. So I don't recommend casting your basic attacks close to minions, cause you can get minion blocked, unless you press W, cause that way you ignore unit collision. And activating W while the effect is already active will refresh the bonus stats. So pay attention to your mana. Mid-late game you will cast your W multiple times. Almost every time you catch an axe, but for now it costs just way too much mana. So on gank try to catch an axe and just W. Also use E to stop dashes. This can save your or your ally often on lane. Draven has nice sustain, especially after completing Bloodthirster. Wonder if Nami has E. That's why Nami is so good for Draven. Okay, she died, but just the speed up, additional damage on his basic attacks, and healing is great. And as for the landing location of your axes, this is determined by Draven's movement speed and direction at the time your axes hit the target. If Draven is not moving at this time, it will bounce back towards his current location, either landing directly onto him or to his sides. And if Draven is actually moving, it will bounce directly into his path. And you want to max Q first, for more damage of course. Draven's axes will still bounce off even if your attack was dodged, blocked, parried or missed, even against Bronze Shield. Just keep in mind that the bonus damage will be negated. And attacks against structures will refresh the timer on your Q, but no other effects, so you can use it just to maintain your axis with basic attacks on the turret without having to press Q. That's it, no range. Very nice. Oh, we want some more? And also bait. OBF sword and boots. So because of the fact that Draven is so strong, especially at first 3 levels and generally over the whole laning phase, you can expect to be heavily ganked by enemy jungler and mid laner. So keep in mind not to play over aggressive when you are not certain about enemy positioning. And if you want to make a nice single trade, then you just auto attack and in the moment of that move back so that your axe will bounce off far away into safety. And as for your ultimate, on active Draven hurls 2 massive axes in the target direction, dealing physical damage to all enemies struck. Upon reaching the edge of the map, striking an enemy champion or upon reactivation, the axes slowly come to a stop before changing direction and returning to Draven, dealing the same damage to every enemy struck on the way back. I don't want to fight 1v2, I just wait for Nami, but I'm harassing a bit, so that when it finally happens, I'll be ready. We can dive her. So now we have my ultimate again. Your ultimate grants sight along its path, and with careful timing it is possible to reactivate the ability and cause an enemy to instantly take 2 passes of damage. So bait for Silas again. So you just have to press ultimate again in the exact moment. Almost.
Places to go, me to see.
Your team has
Katarina is coming. Oh, no W, nice. I'm healing a lot now. Your E also helps when chasing the target because of the fact that this ability slows, so in some situations you can use it in an aggressive way when being very ahead. But for the teamfights, most of the times you want to keep it, to stop enemy dash or to peel yourself or an ally. What is Timo doing here? Okay, they lane swapped or something? Okay, he gave up on top it seems. Blinded. Usually during laning phase, despite making proper trades, you should mostly focus on farming, because adoration stacks will just grant you nice bounty gold on takedown, so it's really worth it. Well, in this case, that game I didn't have to farm that much because I just took 3 kills, but for most of your Draven games you should be farming a lot. Past level 6 you should be looking at other lanes, and in case something happens and let's say your ally got outplayed and enemy is recalling at very low health, then you press your ultimate and get a free kill. Hey,
Team has destroyed a turret.
Too easy. Seems to be blood everywhere.
I'm half HP.
Rampage. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Places to go.
Dominating.
The minion block.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I've got pain to serve.
As for Draven mechanics in a teamfight, keep in mind that your champion has no escape, so positioning is very important. Usually you want to focus the closest thing while staying behind your front line, unless you have rapid fire cannon, so then you get increased range on your aura attack and you might do half HP with one basic attack on your squishy enemy, while still staying in relatively safe position.
Watch and learn. I'll take that.
That's one. Damn, Timo.
Shut down. Shut down.
Following these footsteps.
Nah. Not able.
Here we go. Doesn't get better than this.
So your Q won't trigger on plants, but they do on wards. Let's try. I have a BT. See the damage and I'm standing in the right place. So you should stay in that place when doing Baron.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
So if you have mana it's great because you can just spam your W. And then 1 Q. Jeez.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, let's back. I can get QSS for his blind. Oh. Damage.
To go, me to see.
Let's see. They come here. Else I just heal. And you see the healing is amazing on this build. No vision.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Now bot.
I've got pain to serve.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Keep healing from anything you can. They won't let me penta. So thank you guys for watching, hope that you learned something about Draven. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time.